development of innovations. In addition, and not finally, COVID-19, as much as has been a pain, but has given us opportunity to do research in infectious diseases. Now, towards this end, we have 32 programs which are supported by various researchers within this university, and 8 others with other people, with other universities, in order to research on how to treat, prevent, and also collaborate with other institutions like KEMRI, possibly to develop a vaccine for this nation. Quietly, we are developing Masinde Muliro University of Science to be a center of testing the COVID-19. I'm saying this to just inform us that this university is doing what it can do to help in the development of this nation by improving on research, innovation, and community engagement. Finally, as I finish, I wish to congratulate our graduates and wish them well in their endeavors. I also wish their parents and other all stakeholders present here today and those following us online a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. I want to finish by, thank you, you can clap, you're allowed to do that. I'm a Bible reader. In the Bible, there's a story about a wise person who quietly discovered there was a pearl in a field. He didn't tell anybody, went away, sold everything they had to buy that field. So when people are seeing him buying a rocky field like what we have in Vihiga, they wondered what was wrong with this person. But he was the only one who knew what was there. And I believe he took time, dug. When he was digging the soil, it wasn't an easy issue. But I believe finally he reached the pearl. MMUST is that pearl. May God bless you. I must now do the needful. I wish to welcome our Chair of Council. Please, Chair of Council, may you come up and make your remarks.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, before I make few remarks, I would want to recognize a few people here, and especially the University Governing Council members. With us today is the Masinde Muliro University Governing Council members, and I would request each one of you to stand and say your names, if you don't mind. And can we do it quickly, please? We can start with the farthest.
Thank you, Chair. Mr. Chancellor, sir. My name is Ahmed.
My name is Tony Officer Mombasa, Council Member.
Thank you, Chair. My name is Joshua Onyango Ogango, Council Member.
Thank you, Chair. I'm Hezbollah Makubongo, alternate to CS National Treasury and Fund.
Thank you, Chair. Thank you, Chancellor, sir. Stephen Mutoro, Member of the Council.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, my name is Gad Gadu. I'm a member of council.
Thank you, Chair. Chancellor. My name is Lucy Mccoy. I represent the PES for the State Department for University Education and Research. Thank you.
Thank you. You can sit down, Masinde Muliro, Council members. Now I would request Mr. Chancellor, sir, the members of the Council for Kaimosi Teacher Friends College, which is a constituent college of Masinde Muliro. Thank you. Members, can you say your names quickly? Let them have the mics so that we can hear them.
Thank you, Chair. My name is Dr. Josephine Waudo, Council Member.
Thank you, Chair and Chancellor. My name is Authoritative, Member of Council, Kafuko.
Thank you, Chair. My name is Fauzia Karama.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, my name is Rodney Oluoch.
Thank you, Chair. My name is Isaiah Ochele, Council Member.
Thank you, Chair. My name is Paul Maura, Member of the Council.
Thank you, Kaimosi Council. And now, Chancellor, sir, we finally have the council members for the Turkana University College. Please be upstanding and tell us your names. Thank you.
Thank you, Chair. My name is Acharina, representative of the Principal Secretary, State Department for University Education and Research in the Council. Thank you.
Thank you, Chair and Chancellor. My name is Felix Odimasi, member of the Turkana University College Council. Thank you.
Thank you, Chair and Chancellor. My name is Oliver Europelo Watan.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, those are the councils of Masinde Muliro, Turkana University College, and Kaimosi College. I also want to recognize other chairs of different universities who may have logged in, feel welcomed and appreciated. And now, Chancellor, sir, I want to make few remarks. The Chancellor of Masinde Muliro University, Dr. Peter Wanyaga Mudhoka, the Chief Administrative Secretary, State Department of University Education and Research, Madam Mumina Bonaya, Acting Vice Chancellor, Professor Solomon Shibairo, Vice Chancellors of our sister universities, Deputy Vice Chancellor and members of the academic staff, staff and students, graduates, parents who are here and who many of them have logged in, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. It is with great joy that I, on behalf of the University Governing Council, welcome you to this 15th graduation ceremony of Masinde Muliro University of Science and Technology. This momentous occasion marks a significant milestone in our annual calendar. We celebrate it with deep sense of gratitude to God, by whose grace we are able to see this day. On behalf of the Council, the staff and the students of this great university, allow me to express our deep appreciation to all of you joining us today. Mr. Chancellor, sir, today we gladly present to this great country a skilled resource of graduates ready to take their place as the future workforce of our great country. I wish to confirm that the students who are graduating today have gone through the appropriate training and mentorship and are moving out with 21st century skills ready to productively invest in Kenya and beyond. Mr. Chancellor, sir, this year's graduation theme is resilience and adaptation to the new normal through science, technology, and innovation. Aptly depicts the current state of the nation and the entire world after outbreak of the COVID-19. We all have had to readjust our ways of operations in order to adapt to the new normal. It is true that the education sector was heavily affected by the pandemic. This led to the closure of all institutions, universities included, in March 2020. We had to think of innovative ways to reach our students, especially the class graduating today, so that their studies are not interrupted. Most of our staff had to work from home in order to keep the university running. I thank the University Management Board, the Senate, together with all staff and students of Masinde Muliro University, for rising up to the occasion and finding ways to continue with teaching and learning, as well as in offering other services. Today, as we celebrate this occasion, I wish to assure all our stakeholders that Masinde Muliro University remains committed towards offering quality education now and in the post-COVID era. We also wish to assure our parents, guardians, and all other stakeholders that the university has taken requisite measures to ensure that their children are safe and secure during this period. We have prioritized the needs of our students by putting more emphasis on measures that will help contain the spread of the virus in our institution. To mention a few, we have set up a COVID-19 emergency response team to handle and manage any emergencies within the university and its environs. We have also redesigned our physical infrastructure to comply with the Ministry of Health guidelines on social distancing and provision of sanitation booths. In addition, Mr. Chancellor, sir, we have restructured our mode of content delivery to accommodate blended teaching and learning. At this point, I would like to thank the national government, especially the Ministry of Education, for their guidance and support during this period. I also thank the county government of Kakamega for working hand in hand with the university towards ensuring the safety of our students and staff. Mr. Chancellor, sir, Masinde Muliro University has developed a 5-year strategic plan to drive its agenda in the academia, research, and community engagement. We also recently signed a performance contract with the government to align this agenda with the government strategy. The agenda issues to do with Africa Agenda 2063, Vision 2030, and the Big Four agenda have been given the greatest priority. Our syllabi have been revised to take into account issues to do with food and nutrition, security, healthcare, housing, and manufacturing. I also wish to state that not only do we produce graduates based on this, our university has continued to partner with like-minded partners, including the State Department of Technical and Vocational Training, to develop youth who are ready to create jobs and take up employment. Chancellor, sir, the university in its strategic plan has focused mainly in being the premier university in science, technology, and innovation. Since its inception in 1972, the founders of this university had a clear vision of a center of excellence in science, technology, and innovation. In pursuit of this vision, stakeholders and partners of our university have identified technology, engineering, and medicine as our flagship programs, apart from being the only university known in the country as a center of excellence in disaster management and humanitarian assistance. Chancellor, sir, this is a sure way of producing manpower trained to solve employment problems that the country is facing. You will know that the country needs skilled manpower in various areas, including welding, plumbing, as well as in ICT. The lack of these skills was clearly demonstrated during the recent development of projects such as the standard gauge railway, LAPSET, manufacturing, among others. To further make our graduates competitive, we have partnered with the Ministry of ICT together with MasterCard Foundation to enable our graduates get job opportunities in ICT. Mr. Chancellor, sir, allow me take advantage of this opportunity to thank the Minister of Education for financing our capital development projects, recurrent expenditure, and support that they have continued to give to this university. However, I wish to state that the university still faces challenges mainly on funding to boost its effort to strengthen our accreditation status in the School of Medicine and the School of Engineering. The funds are needed to develop an engineering and TVET complex for the engineering and technology students, as well as teaching facilities and laboratories for health sciences. We therefore are anxiously looking at the Minister of Education to support us in this. Chancellor, sir, I wish to state that the university has done a great deal in reaching out to partners to fund its development projects as well. We wish to commend the efforts of Mzee Dr. Francis Atwoli, which is enabling the effort the university construct Kenya shillings 1.2 billion worth Dr. Atwoli International Center for Labor and Leadership Studies. In addition, sir, faculty and staff have continued to attract funding, which has enabled us buy equipment and support research activities. The university is also keen in running income-generating activities, including offering catering and accommodation services, conference facilities, farm produce, and production of tools and equipment through our mechanical and engineering workshop. Chancellor, sir, as a teaching and research institution, we are committed to continued knowledge and information sharing during this period. We acknowledge that we stand at the strongest vantage position in conducting relevant research on this pandemic and how to adapt to the new normal. I am glad to inform you that our researchers from different sections of the university have ventured into various research activities that are geared towards better understanding of the pandemic. The Council continues to offer support in form of funding opportunities and an enabling environment to conduct research. We believe that the university, through science and technology, stands at a better position to offer solutions to challenges the world faces today. Against this background, sir, we would like to call on all our development partners to complement our effort in this endeavor. Mr. Chancellor, sir, I would like now to address the graduates. I congratulate you on the certificates, diplomas, and degrees that have been conferred upon you today. You have heard it said that the future is what we make of it. Much is expected of you. Make us proud by contributing positively to the society. I implore you to make a choice of making your society the best it can be. The knowledge and skills bestowed upon you are your greatest tool towards making the society you live in a better place for you and the next generation to come. Remember, learning never ends. Today marks the end of one level of education as well as beginning of another level. We therefore implore you to consider to further your education, and on behalf of the University Council and the management of Masinde Muliro, we assure you that university is ready to offer such. Today, as you join the alumni team, we look forward for a formidable team that will gladly and fearlessly carry the Masinde Muliro torch to the world. With these remarks, which are not few, I would like to wish you all and everyone a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Thank you very much, and God bless you. And now, before I leave, I want to invite one of the council members, Lucy Mugwe, to invite her senior in the Ministry of Education. Thank you. Welcome, Lucy.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, our Chief Administrative Secretary, all protocols observed, good morning. Indeed, it's a privilege to be here this day. We thank God that as the Masinde Muliro fraternity, we we are able to have a class to graduate despite the many difficulties that have been there in this year 2019-2020. I have been asked to do a very simple task, and that's to invite my senior, our Chief Administrative Secretary, Madam Mumina, to address us. Karibu sana.
Thank you. Thank you.
Chancellor, Dr. Peter Mudoka, Council Chairperson, Dr. Musangi Jane Mutua, members of Council, Acting Vice Chancellor, Professor Solomon Shibairo, Vice Chancellors from other universities, representatives of various universities and organizations, all members of staff of Masinde Muliro University of Science and Technology, parents, sponsors, guardians, graduates, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. It is my great pleasure to join you in marking this 15th graduation ceremony of Masinde Muliro University of Science and Technology. I congratulate the Council, the Management Board, and the Senate for ensuring that this annual event in the university calendar takes place despite the current situation we are facing in the country. I also congratulate the graduates who have worked hard to ensure that they successfully complete their studies. Certainly, your hard work and determination have finally borne fruit. The qualification you are about to receive today are a source of pride to this university and to our country. This year's graduation theme is resilience and adaptation to the new normal through science, technology, and innovation. It is hoped that we will continue in the path of the theme in order to put our knowledge and skills towards achieving workable and innovative means to wade through the emerging new normal ways of life. Ladies and gentlemen, we are in an era where education in Kenya and the world over is facing several challenges, including but not limited to scarce resources and the COVID-19 pandemic. This pandemic has brought about unprecedented challenges in the way we do things in life. In education, particularly in my ministry, we've been faced with challenges including how learning is done. You are all aware of my ministry's intention to open learning to all institutions by January 2021. We also know that higher education institutions are normally guided by the Ministry of Education guidelines as well as their senates. I'm glad to note that universities have taken to blended or rather hybrid learning where they include face-to-face and the virtual open distance and electronic learning to reach their customers. However, I emphasize that in adapting these, universities should not lose quality of the standard of education being offered. Ladies and gentlemen, despite the negative effects brought about by COVID-19, the pandemic has also presented an opportunity for research and innovation. In this country and many others, researchers have developed protocols and standard operating procedures which have improved the prevention and management, and therefore controlling the spread of the disease, leading to saving
of lives. The world over, we've seen vaccine development in developed countries such as Russia, USA, and the United Kingdom. We hope that researchers in Kenya are also doing their part in the development of management and preventative protocols, as well as vaccine development. I challenge universities to take a leading role and their rightful place towards achieving this. Ladies and gentlemen, in the recent times, universities have been accused of producing human resource capital that does not answer to the market needs. It has been observed that the products from universities do not seem to easily fit in the employment market, and that they are not good at job creation. We therefore advise that each university should strategize in order to develop and produce candidates who have skills that will make them either employers or employees. As it was pointed out during the recent Kusi festivals held at Siala Hotel in Kisumu on 17th and 18th December 2020, the COVID-19 era will cause a loss of about 50% of jobs. These are jobs which were traditionally done in the old setup. In contrast, new jobs will emerge, and these may either be directly in ICT or including ICT. In this regard, I urge universities, Masinde Muliro University of Science and Technology included, to develop, revise, and prepare their curricula to address these new market needs. Take note that this has to be done urgently. Another key thing that has led to further deterioration of quality graduate is that many universities have not defined themselves. Each university needs to define its niche. I am glad that Masinde Muliro University of Science and Technology has defined itself as was originally contemplated by the founders of the Western College of Arts and Applied Sciences, who identified it as a science, technology, and innovation institution. You therefore need to define engineering and technology to be your flagship project. And I think this has been mentioned by speakers before me. In addition, I was also informed that stakeholders have chosen medicine to be a second flagship program. It was also mentioned by the Vice Chancellor. We also take cognizance of the fact that this university is the only institution in the country offering disaster management and humanitarian assistance and optometry courses. This is the right trajectory to undertake. My ministry will certainly help you achieve these aspirations. Ladies and gentlemen, the Kenyan government, through the Ministry of Education, in partnership with UNESCO and other stakeholders, continue to provide STEM training in our learning institutions. In addition, universities and TVET institutions, through research and innovation, have provided the foundation necessary for technologically oriented graduates. It is hoped that our country will be able to produce manpower capable of achieving our aspirations and goals. I want to emphasize that universities, Masinde Muliro University of Science and Technology included, must play their part to ensure that STEM education takes root. Our objective is to produce and empower learners with requisite skills and knowledge, especially in the achievement of the Vision 2030 and the Big Four agenda. We long for manpower that will be a game changer in the realization of a rapidly industrialized Kenya by the year 2030. To this end, we wish to see universities demonstrating and producing manpower which will create businesses and address food and nutrition security, healthcare, housing, and manufacturing through value addition, which are referred to as Vision 2030. Ladies and gentlemen, as I conclude, I wish to congratulate all graduates on this occasion. As you go out into the world, I'm confident that Masinde Muliro University of Science and Technology has empowered you with requisite skills and mindset you need to deal with the challenges that will come your way. While a university degree is a valuable asset, the rapidly changing world we live in requires us to craft new career directions and develop new knowledge and skills. I believe that the life experiences you've gained while studying has equipped you to deal with a diversity of professional opportunities that you will be engaged in. We wish you well in all your endeavors. I also take this opportunity to wish you all a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year 2021. And I say thank you and God bless you all. I now humbly request you all to join me in welcoming the Masinde Muliro University of Science and Technology Chancellor, Dr. Peter Muthoka, to lead us in officiating the last session of this 15th graduation ceremony. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much. You may be seated. The Cabinet Secretary Representative, Madam Bonaya, Chancellors from sister universities, Chairperson of the Council, Dr. Jane Musagi Mutua, other members of the Council, Acting Vice Chancellor, Professor Solomon Chibairo, Vice Chancellors from various universities, members of the University Management Board and the Senate, staff and students, graduates, together with their families and friends, invited guests, ladies and gentlemen, all protocols observed. I say good morning, hamjambo nyote. It is my great pleasure to welcome you, as you have already been welcomed by the previous speakers, to this 15th graduation ceremony. I take note of the fact that you have been able to attend this occasion despite the many challenges we are currently facing. We thank you for taking time out of your normal work and the constraints presented by the COVID-19 pandemic to join our graduates in celebrating this day. This is the 15th graduation ceremony since the inception of the university. I wish to commend the graduates for the many hours they have put in their work so that they can reach this significant stage of graduating. Many thanks also to the professors and the lecturers, the technical and support staff for their commendable efforts that have ensured attainment of the noble goal of graduation. We wish to thank the government of the Republic of Kenya through the Ministry of Education for the overall support and guidance that have ensured that the university continues to run smoothly. I would also like to give special thanks to the 3 councils here represented, that is the governing councils of Masinde Muliro University of Science and Technology, Amos Fred's University College, and Turkana University College. For the able leadership the 3 councils have provided to ensure that the university and its constituent colleges run efficiently. We also thank the parents for the role they continue to play in supporting the students to attain this academic success. In the same vein, I thank the University Management Board and the Senate for their devotion to the job allocated to them. I would like also to take this opportunity to thank the past chancellors of this great institution, starting with Professor Bethel Alan Ogot and the 3rd President of the Republic of Kenya, His Excellency Mwai Kibaki, who steered this institution to a very high level of success. Thank you very much, and possibly you can clap for those 2 previous chancellors. Ladies and gentlemen, I wish to reflect on a few thoughts which are necessary for this university to maintain the high degree of excellence it has. It is important that we do not lose the focus that the founders of the Western College of Arts and Applied Sciences, WECO, had in mind, and you have been told this started in 1972 when this institution came to be started. The founders had a vision of establishing a College of Arts and Sciences. In particular, they wanted this institution to be a center of excellence in science, technology, and innovation. In this regard, I wish to restate and agree with the recent sentiments of the Cabinet Secretary in charge of education, and this has already been restated by the Cabinet Administration Secretary during the recent Science, Technology, Engineering, Mathematics, and Education International Conference, which was held virtually and hosted by this university from 25th to 27th of November 2020. The Cabinet Secretary stated that in order for this university to achieve its vision of becoming a premier university in science, technology, and innovation, we need to continually define our main focus. And we would like to repeat and re-emphasize that the forefathers of this institution centered on technology, where it was envisaged that it would produce skilled manpower in various technological fields. The country at present is having a big deficit, especially in these areas. We still maintain our niche area of science, technology, and innovation. Of course, ladies and gentlemen, related to this is the need for having engineering, and in recent times, as demanded by stakeholders, health sciences as its flagship programs. The Chancellor believes that the establishment of innovative hubs, science and technology parks, and the other innovations are key in making Kenya an industrialized nation. We can then follow the footsteps of key developed countries whose revolutionary innovations were behind their rapid industrialization. I'm pleased that MMUST has taken note of this important factor by aligning the 2019-2023 University Strategic Plan to the current Government of Kenya Vision 2030 and the Big Four agenda with support science and technology. They support science and technology. Let us ensure that we implement the strategic plan in its entirety so that our scholars and innovators can take their rightful position in the development of our nation. We commend the councils for coming up with this strategic plan, which is very relevant and very welcome at this point in time. Ladies and gentlemen, each year in Kenya, universities and colleges churn out thousands of young men and women into the world after successful completion of their studies. These graduates join a pool of youth of this nation who account for roughly 3/4 of the Kenyan population. This is a huge population by any standard. It is incumbent upon us to meet the needs of this youth by investing in focused youth programs which will unlock their full potential. This is especially because the youth are Kenya's greatest resource and the best bet to uplift the country's socio-economic profile. I'm pleased to note that the government of Kenya continues to invest in different interventions geared towards making better the well-being of the Kenyan youth. The increased investment in youth learning sectors such as education, information, communication and technology, or ICT, and entrepreneurship is out of appreciation of the immense economic potential held by these young people. I wish to assure our stakeholders that these useful and highly motivated graduates we have today have been prepared to join this competitive market and are therefore ready to join Kenya's workforce and turn it into a frontier of growth, innovation, and entrepreneurship. Dear audience, as we emphasize on the need to invest in the youth, let us also recognize the place of technical, vocational education and training, popularly known as TVET, in meeting the shortage of employment opportunities in this nation. It is my belief that making TVET more relevant and better aligned to the needs of the economy will lead to building of strong foundations for competitiveness and productivity and provide 21st century employability skills. This university, in view of the fact that it is one of the few institutions of higher learning mandated to offer TVET training, is well placed to embrace this shift in the education sector by adopting competence-based education and training. I'm pleased that we are constantly reviewing TVET curriculum to ensure that we develop skills relevant to our development agenda as a country. With our science and technology niche, we have the immense potential of becoming a catalyst in increasing the proportion of skilled youth transitioning to the market. This will then take care of the over 1 million young people who enter into the labor market annually. Ladies and gentlemen, apart from just developing skills, this university, and I repeat, this great university, just like other universities in the nation, has one other obligation in conducting relevant research. Though COVID-19 has presented us with many challenges of lost opportunities due to closure of business, limiting socio-economic interests, and the way we offer education as a result of isolation and death, there is another way we can look at this. COVID-19 has given us opportunities in research. I wish to encourage the faculty in this university to continue involving themselves in solving COVID-19 in terms of finding treatment, management regime, and prevention through vaccines and so on. I also wish to emphasize on the innovation factor. I wish to commend the herbal research that is happening in this university on Artemisia annua. It is possible to make a breakthrough and market this university just like some of these other equally important and famous universities out there, like the Oxford University, in coming up with vaccines. Needless to say, ladies and gentlemen, we need to continue to engage in research pertaining to the Big Four, and this has been very well articulated by the previous speakers. We engage in Big Four agenda in order to address health care, housing, manufacturing, food security, and other related issues. In addition, the products of research would not be useful without a community engagement strategy. The university needs to engage, to continue engaging the community, not only in curriculum development, but also in research, so that the issues that affect the community can be directly addressed and be applied in the community. We have already been advised of many other programs which are going on, which are ongoing in this institution. Among them are partnerships and collaborations with the public and private sectors at local, national, and international levels. We have programs ongoing and which are at a very advanced stages in income-generating projects. We have programs relating to adoption of alternative dispute resolution methods. We have programs relating to corporate social responsibility. Others on acceleration of usage of technology in teaching and research, generation of knowledge, and other activities. All these programs and others which are going on lead to creation of wealth and job opportunities. Let me reiterate that these ongoing projects should be systematically intensified and encouraged. I stress these desirable initiatives deserve continued support at all levels, especially by the alumni. You graduates, wherever you are in this globe, as alumni of this great institution, you have an obligation to support the alma mater, that is Masinde Muliro University of Science and Technology, and its constituent colleges and campuses, through the Alumni Association or individually, as you have already heard about the COTU Secretary General. Distinguished audience, let me emphasize the following. Throughout the history of the world, The curiosity of mankind has featured the search for generation of knowledge. This branch of philosophy, or theory of knowledge, is known as epistemology. It is very important in our day-to-day activities. Major studies of philosophy obviously date back to the Greek philosophers of ancient times. Indeed, higher education institutions have been identified as key drivers of wealth and employment creation of a country, since these institutions are among hotbeds of the best minds of a country. They are influential agents in the context of a knowledge-driven economy and are the hub of countries' productivity through innovation and creativity. I therefore commend this university, the council, the management, for organizing the first ever conference on science, technology, engineering, mathematics, and education, which was hosted by this university, and it has come up with very important findings which are being processed and then they will continue to be disseminated. This is an achievement of no mean significance, and I would like to request the audience, wherever you are, to clap for this initiative by our councils and the management in organizing this important conference, which was very successful. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. I wish to briefly touch on another significant scenario. As a university, we need a number of resources in order to run optimally. These include land and a health financial status. Human capital or resource is often forgotten in the equation. It is known that a satisfied resource will lead towards quickly attaining our objectives. I wish to encourage you, wherever you are, to work on the welfare of workers so that MMUST starts out to be an institution which everyone can always be proud to be identified with. I encourage the three institutions to continually work towards sustenance of this goal so as to uphold the important human aspects, desirable human aspects called peace, harmony, team spirit, continuity, commitment, and devotion to enable fulfillment of our mission, vision, and core values. These continuing efforts being made by the councils and the management on staff training and development are commendable. Targeted courses on corporate governance, research methodology, technology, audit, and financial management do command high priority in the calendar of the councils and management. As has been said on a number of times in the past, the university has retained focus on the ideals that determine progress. We are very proud to be associated with this university. However, let us keep in mind that there is always room to make good place better, and more importantly, to move an institution from good to great. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to take just a few minutes now to address the graduates. I want to encourage this 15th cohort of graduates to live fulfilling lives in this dynamic world. Many years ago, the world was quite different from its current state. It looked predictable, stable, and all indicators pointed upwards. However, the world you are set to inherit is beset with great challenges, most especially during these uncertain times brought about by the pandemic. You have a great opportunity to be architects and builders of a new world because you have been equipped with the necessary skills, knowledge, and attitudes to take on such daunting yet rewarding task. As you leave this university, remember to be good ambassadors of the university, to become dependable citizens whose service to mankind was started out. Do pursue your dreams with undivided attention, and remember that to whom much is given, much is also expected. As I conclude, I advise that you should never stop learning new ideas and technologies, for as the quotable quote of philosopher Albert Einstein says, once you stop learning, you start dying. I would like to add that education is a lifelong process. Knowledge or information is power, and when knowledge, information is shared, it brings prosperity. We wish you all the best as you embrace challenges and find your purpose in the new world. Congratulations to you all, dear graduates. May I wish you all a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. God bless you and thank you very much. Asanteni sana.
I've been reliably told that amongst us there's one of the leaders in the land whom I wish to recognize. This person not only is joining us as a leader, but it's also been a student. Join me in recognizing Honorable Naika Johnson. Where he is, please stand. There he is. Please be seated. He is candidate on page 43, candidate number 86. After having attained and fulfilled all the requirements for the degree in disaster management and international diplomacy, recognize that this program is mainly taught online, and he did it. So we can clap for him.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, may I call upon deans of schools to present graduates for conferment of Doctor of Philosophy degrees by the Chancellor in the following order. Dean School of Disaster Management and Humanitarian Assistance, Professor Kennedy Onkware. Dean School of Education, Professor Moses Poipoi. Dean School of Natural Sciences, Dr. Joseph Owino. Dean School of Computing and Informatics, Dr. Daniel Otanga. Dean School of Business and Economics, Dr. Robert Egesa. Dean School of Arts and Social Sciences, Dr. Rose Auma. Dean School of Public Health, Biomedical Sciences and Technology, Professor Edwin Mccoy.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, I have the honor to present the following 6 graduates who, in the 2019-2020 academic year, satisfied the Board of Examiners of the School of Disaster Management and Humanitarian Assistance and Senate for the conferment of the following Doctor of Philosophy degrees. Doctor of Philosophy in Peace and Conflict Studies, Manthi Jackson Muli. Mukonyi Philip Wanjala. Mwangi Michael Gatogo. Doctor of Philosophy in Disaster Management and Sustainable Development, Onganya Daniel Oriego. Doctor of Philosophy in Disaster Management and Humanitarian Assistance, Isalamba Ingado Mary, Lipusi Eunice Nambaka.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, I have the honor to present the following 7 graduates who in the 2019-2020 academic year satisfied the Board of Examiners of the School of Education and Senate for the conferment of the following Doctor of Philosophy degrees. Doctor of Philosophy in Economics of Education, Wafula Edwin Namachanja. Doctor of Philosophy in Educational Management and Policy Studies, Uhuru Ndakwa Josephine. Kwaba Kegonge Jacob. Doctor of Philosophy in Science Education, Wesonga Fanuel. Doctor of Philosophy in Educational Psychology, Ambunya Omolo Lawrence. Amsala Malesi Constance. Aute Dorothy.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, I have the honor to present the following 5 graduates who in the 2019-2020 academic year satisfied the Board of Examiners of the School of Natural Sciences and Senate for the conferment of the following Doctor of Philosophy degrees. Doctor of Philosophy in Statistics, Peter Githinji Murage. Doctor of Philosophy in Applied Mathematics, Benson Mobisa, Samuel Bonganga Apima. Doctor of Philosophy in Crop Protection, Bernard Mccoy, Boniface Collins Mangeni, posthumous. At this point, I will request that we all stand and observe a moment of silence in memory of Boniface Mangeni. Thank you.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, I have the honor to present the following 6 graduates who in the 2019-20
academic year, satisfy the Board of Examiners of School of Computing and Informatics and Senate for the conferment of the following Doctor of Philosophy degree. Doctor of Philosophy in Information Technology, Chege Amos Kirongo, Gichugi John Deere, Gilbert Ocean, Munialo Samson, Musau Obadia Matolo, Mwandulo Mary Waloe.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, I have the honor to present the following two graduates who in the 2019-2020 academic year satisfy the Board of Examiners of the School of Business and Economics and Senate for the conferment of the following Doctor of Philosophy degrees. Doctor of Philosophy in Business Administration, Strategic Management option, Simiu Judith. Human Resource Management option, Oko George Oduor.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, I have the honor to present the following 5 graduates who in the 2019-2020 academic year satisfied the Board of Examiners of the School of Arts and Social Sciences and Senate for the conferment of the following Doctor of Philosophy degrees. Doctor of Philosophy in French, Cassili Joyce, Odiambo David Wanina. Doctor of Philosophy in Communication Studies, Mwongela Francis Mccoy. Doctor of Philosophy in Religion, Mukimba Rogers Wekesi. Doctor of Philosophy in Kiswahili, Kibigo Mary Lukamika.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, I have the honor to present the following 1 graduate who in the 2019 and 2020 academic year satisfied the Board of Examiners of the School of Public Health, Biomedical Sciences and Technology and Senate for the conferment of the following Doctor of Philosophy degree. Doctor of Philosophy in Sports Science, Odiango Ajuang Ross.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, may I now invite Manvi Jackson Muli to be capped and be issued with a doctorate certificate. Manvi Jackson Muli. You may. The cap, please, and the certificate. Be standby. That is Manvi Jackson Muli being capped. We can appreciate by clapping.
Yeah. Okay. Congratulations. Thank you.
So Manvi Jackson Muli receiving the certificate, you can step back. Thank you.
Congratulations once again. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Dr. Mccoy, you may step back on the queue. Please keep the line. Next is Mwangi Michael Katonga.
Mwangi Michael Kadoko is being capped and is being issued by the certificates. The supervisors to this doctorate degree are Professor Kenneth Ongware, Professor Crispinas Iteyo, Dr. Janet Kasili, Dr. Sylvia Vundi, Dr. Wycliffe Oboka, Dr. Nicholas Obachi. Thank you. We move to the next. Doctor of Philosophy in Disaster Management and Sustainable Development, Onganya Daniel Oriewo. Onganya Daniel Oriewo is being capped. And yes, move forward. Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Dr. Onganya is receiving his certificate, doctorate degree in disaster management and sustainable development. You may step back as we invite Isalamba Ingando Mary. Dr. Mary, she's there. Okay.
Yes.
She's being capped. Dr. Mary has a doctorate degree in disaster management and humanitarian assistance. And therefore, she's being given a certificate there, a doctorate certificate. Thank you, thank you, thank you. She steps back as we invite Livusi Eunice Nambaka. Livusi Eunice Nambaka has a doctorate degree in disaster management and humanitarian assistance. Disaster management and disaster management and humanitarian assistance. She's been capped. And she's been given a certificate there. The supervisors have been Professor Samuel China, Professor Jacob Wahungu, Professor Colonel Retired John Okoth, Dr. Ferdinand Nabiswa, and Dr. Wycliffe Oboka. We now invite the next is Wafula Edwin Namachanja. It's receiving a doctorate degree in economics of education. Dr. Wafula Edwin Namachanja. The supervisors have been Professor Stephen Odebero and Professor Judith Ajoka. Thank you. Dr. Namachanja is being given a certificate. Thank you so much. The next is Uhuru Ndangwa Josephine, is being conferred with a Doctor of Philosophy in Educational Management and Policy Studies. She's being capped there.
Congrats. Congratulations.
Thank you, Dr. Josephine. She's being given a certificate. Thank you so much, Dr. Josephine. You step back as we call Kwamba Kekonge Jacob. Dr. Kekonge Jacob is moving forward systematically. Okay, thank you. Is being capped there, Dr. Jacob Kekonge. The supervisors have been Professor Judith Achoka, Professor Stephen Odebero, Dr. Judah Ndiku, and Dr. Justus Mojama Gori. Thank you so much, Dr. Jacob. Next is Wesonga Fanuel. Wesonga Fanuel has now a doctorate degree in science education. Dr. Wesonga Fanuel is being capped there. The supervisors have been Professor William Toili and Dr. Catherine Aura. Dr. Fanuel is being given a certificate, doctorate certificate in science education. As he steps back, we invite Ambunya Omolo Lawrence. He is today being conferred with a Doctor of Philosophy in Educational Psychology. Educational Psychology. Ambunya Omolo Lawrence is being capped. There he receives a certificate. Thank you. As he steps back, we invite Amsala Malesi Constance. Amsala Malesi Constance, please maintain the queue, those who are stepping back. Amsala Malesi Constance is being kept there. She has a doctorate degree in educational psychology. Thank you so much, Dr. Constance. Next, as she steps back, is Dorothy Aute. Dorothy is coming there. She has a doctorate degree in educational psychology. She's being kept there. The supervisors of these graduates have been Professor Peter Odera, Professor Moses W. Poipoi, Dr. Edward Hasahala Okaya, Dr. Juta Ndiku, Dr. Samuel Marakia, Dr. Kenneth Otieno. Thank you so much. We invite the next graduate is Peter Kithinji Murage. Peter Kithinji Murage is being conferred today with a doctorate degree in statistics. Doctor of Philosophy in Statistics.
Congratulations.
Is being kept there. The supervisors have been Dr. Joseph Mangatu and Dr. Evelyn Odero. There he receives the certificate. Thank you so much, Dr. Peter Kithinji. Next is Benson Mobisa. Mobisa, he will be receiving a doctorate degree in applied mathematics. Dr. Benson Mobisa is being kept there. And thank you. There he receives the certificate.
Congratulations.
Thank you. As he steps back, we invite Samuel Bonganga Opima. He has a doctorate degree in applied mathematics. Dr. Samuel Obima. The supervisors have been Dr. George Lawi and Dr. Joyce Kakendo.
Congratulations.
They are great mathematicians in applied mathematics. Thank you. Thank you. As he steps back, we invite Bernard Mccoy. He will be receiving a doctorate degree in crop protection. Bernard Mccoy is being kept there.
Congratulations.
Thank you, Bernard Mccoy. Thank you. He receives a certificate there in crop protection. Thank you, Dr. Mccoy. Next is Boniface Collins Mangeni. He is graduating posthumous, and the supervisor is there with a gown. So the gown is being placed, the cap is being placed on the gown. This is our student, passed on recently. I think even is here to take place.
Congratulations.
Thank you. The issues of certificates, will handle it administratively. Next is Doctor of Philosophy in Information Technology, J.K. Amos Quiroga. Dr. J.K. Amos Quiroga will be conferred with a doctorate degree in information technology. Speaking up there, Dr. Amos Quiroga. Thank you. There he receives his certificate. As he steps back, we invite Kishuki John Deere. Dr. Kishuki John Deere is being conferred with a Doctor of Philosophy in Information Technology. He's being kept there.
Congratulations.
Dr. Kishuki John Deere. Thank you. There he receives the certificate, Dr. John Deere. As he steps back, we invite Gilbert Olsen. He will be receiving a doctorate degree in information technology. Gilpraise Gilbert Osen, there is being capped. Dr. Gilbert is being given a certificate. Thank you so much, Gilbert. Next is Munialo Samson. Dr. Munialo Samson is being conferred with a doctorate degree in information technology. Information technology is being capped there. Dr. Munialo Samson. There he receives the certificate. As he steps back, we invite Musau Obadia Matolo. Musau Obadia Matolo is getting a doctorate degree in information technology. There he is being capped. Okay, then he receives his certificate. Congratulations. Then we invite Mwadulo Mary Walowe. Mwadulo Mary Walowe is being conferred today with a doctorate degree in information technology.
Congratulations.
He's being capped there.
Congratulations.
The supervisors to these graduates in the field of information technology is Professor Mushiri Geoffrey Mutheka, Professor Simon Maina Karume, whom I have seen around, Dr. Gilbert Barasa Mugeni, Dr. Kelvin Kabeti Omiano, Dr. Stephen Makao Mutua, and Dr. Raphael Angulu. Next, we invite from the School of Business and Economics, Simiyu Judith. Simiyu Judith is being conferred today with a doctorate degree in business administration and specializing in strategic management.
Congratulations. Thank you. Okay.
She's being capped there. The supervisors have been Professor John Biaruhanga and Dr. Robert Ekesa. There she gets the certificates.
Don't remove.
There she gets the certificate. Dr. Simiyu Judith. Next is Oko George Odwor. He will be conferred with a doctorate degree in business administration, specializing in human resource management. Dr. Oko George Odwor.
Congratulations.
And the supervisors have been Professor John Biaruhanga and Dr. Willis Otuya. There, Dr. Oko George receives the doctorate certificate. We move to the School of Arts and Social Sciences. We invite Kasili Choice. Kasili Choice is being conferred with a doctorate degree in French. Doctorate degree in French, Kasili Choice.
Congratulations.
We have very few in this area. She's being capped.
In French.
In French, doctorate degree in French.
Parlez-vous français?
Oui, je parle français.
Merci beaucoup.
There is,
Merci beaucoup.
she has been tested already. Okay, Mr. Chancellor, sir, this one is in absentia Odhiambo David Wanina. Odhiambo David Wanina it will be conferred with a doctorate degree in French also. And the supervisors have been Professor Isidore Muteba Kasadi, Dr. Jose Kangantio Watunda, and Mume Christine Makubuche, Pucheu, something like that. Thank you so much, Mr. Chancellor, sir. We invite Mwangela Francis Mikwa for the doctorate degree in communication studies. Dr. Mwangale Francis Mikwa is being capped there.
Congratulations. Yes. Congratulations once
Thank
again.
You.
And here is the certificate.
The supervisors have been Professor Igara Gabaji,
Congratulations.
the late Dr. Peris Wenje, and Dr. Lydia Anyonje. We invite Mukimba Rogers Wakesi. He will be conferred with a doctorate degree in religion. Mukimba Rogers Wekesi.
Congratulations.
It's being kept there. The supervisors have been Dr. John Ekwenye and Professor Ezekiel Kasiera.
Congratulations, also.
Professor Ezekiel Kasiera is one of our senior professors. I saw him around. Next is Kibiko Mary Lukamika. Kibiko Mary Lukamika should be conferred with a doctorate degree in Kiswahili. Doctor of Philosophy in Kiswahili, Kibiko Mary Lukamika. The supervisors have been Dr. Susan Joke, Dr. Wanjala Fred Simiyu.
Congratulations. Asante. Okay, asante.
Thank you, Mr. Chancellor, sir. The last one is Andiako Achwang Rose. She'll be conferred with a doctorate degree in sports science. Andiako Achwang Rose. She has stepped forward. She's about to be capped. And the supervisors have been Professor Peter Bohala and Dr. Cordon Nguka.
Thank you. Iko sawa sawa? Yes. Sasa, certificate. Congratulations. Thank you.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, may I now request you to take your seat? Yes, Mr. Chancellor, sir, you may now kindly take your seat as the DVC ASA steps forward to invite the deans to present other names. Oh, sorry. Sorry. It's a lapse. Thank you. Thanks you, Mr. Chancellor, sir. May you now invite the Chancellor to confer the decrees. We apologize for that lapse.
I admit you to the degree of Doctor of Philosophy, and by my authority and that of the entire university, give power to read and to do all that appertains to this degree.
Thank you so much, Mr. Chancellor, sir. And the Vice Chancellor, you may kindly take your seat. Once again, we apologize for that lapse in the procedure. You may now, the graduates, take your seats. Move to your seats kindly. You'll take the photos later. We request you to take your seats, the PhD graduates. Thank you so much as we invite the DVC ASA.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, may I call upon the deans of schools to present graduates for the conferment of the respective master's and bachelor's degrees and award of respective postgraduate diplomas, ordinary diplomas, and certificates by the Chancellor in the following order: Dean, School of Nursing, Midwifery, and Paramedical Sciences, Mr. John Arudo. Dean, School of Agriculture, Veterinary Sciences, and Technology, Professor Jacob Wahungu. Dean, School of Engineering and Built Environment, Dr. Bernadette Sabuni. Dean, School of Public Health, Biomedical Sciences and Technology, Professor Edwin Mccoy. Dean, School of Disaster Management and Humanitarian Assistance, Professor Kennedy Onkwari. Dean, School of Natural Sciences, Dr. Joseph Owino. Dean, School of Sciences, Kaimosi Friends University College, Dr. George Manyali. Dean, School of Science and Technology, Turkana University College, Dr. Peter Edome. Dean, School of Computing and Informatics, Dr. Daniel Otanga, Dean School of Computing and Informatics, Kaimosi Friends University College, Dr. Kelvin Omieno, Dean School of Business and Economics, Dr. Robert Egesa, Dean School of Business and Economics, Kaimosi Friends University College, Dr. Dennis Ouma, Dean School of Business and Economics, Turkana University College, Dr. Tom Nyamache, Dean School of Education, Professor Moses Poipoi, Dean School of Education and Social Sciences, Kaimosi Friends University College, Dr. Samuel Maragia, Dean School of Education and Social Sciences, Turkana University College, Susan Ouko, Daktari, Dean School of Arts and Social Sciences, Dr. Rose Auma.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, I have the honor to present the following 8 graduates who in the 2019-2020 academic year satisfied the Board of Examiners of the School of Nursing, Midwifery and Paramedical Sciences and the Senate for the conferment of the following master's degrees. Master of Science in Advanced Nursing Practice, Medical Surgical Nursing, Koech Caleb Ogendo Robina, Toroitich John Kipserem. Master of Science in Advanced Nursing Practice, Community Health, Jepkosgei Damaris, Kibet Grace, Kisiangani Pascalia Okoiti, Lopar Samuel, and Maleche A. David. For the Bachelor of Science in Nursing, I would like to request the graduates to recite with me the following pledge, Kenyan pledge, and you mention your name as I start. I do solemnly swear before Almighty God and in the presence of this assembly to observe the Nurses' Code of Ethics and Conduct. I shall faithfully practice my profession in accordance with the laid down laws and regulations as provided for in the Nurses Act, Cap 257 of the laws of Kenya. I shall abstain from whatever is deleterious and mischievous, and shall not take or knowingly administer harmful drugs. I shall do all in my power to maintain and elevate the standard of my profession. I shall hold in confidence all personal matters committed to me and all family affairs coming to my knowledge in the practice of my calling. I shall endeavor to work in collaboration with other team members in the provision of health care and devote myself to the welfare of those committed to my care. So help me God. Mr. Chancellor, sir, I have the honor to present the following 176 graduates who in the 2019-2020 academic year satisfied the Board of Examiners of the School of Nursing, Midwifery and Paramedical Sciences and the Senate for the conferment of the following degrees. Bachelor of Science in Nursing, Serial 1 to Serial 122. Bachelor of Science in Midwifery, Serial 123 to 125. Bachelor of Science in Global Health and Travel Medicine, Serial 126 to 152. I also have the honor of presenting Bachelor of Science in Paramedical Sciences graduates. This is the first one that we are having in Kenya. And I would like them also to recite the following pledge and include a name in the recitation. I will honor the physical and judicial laws of God and man. I will follow the regimen which, according to my ability and judgment, I consider for the benefit of patients and abstain from whatever is deleterious and mischievous, nor shall suggest any such counsel in my work. Into whatever homes I enter, I will go into them for the benefit of only the sick and injured, never revealing what I see or hear in the lives of men unless required by law. I shall also share my medical knowledge with those who may benefit from what I have learned. I will serve unselfishly and continuously in order to help make a better world for all mankind all mankind. While I continue to keep this oath unviolated, may it be granted to me to enjoy life and the practice of the art respected by all men in all times. Should I trespass or violate this oath, may the reverse be my lot. So help me God. Among the graduates, serial 153 to 176 may be seated. Thank you.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, I have the honor to present the following 3 graduates who, in the year 20 academic year, satisfied the Board of Examiners of the School of Agriculture, Veterinary Sciences and Technology under the Senate for the conferment of the following degrees: Bachelor of Science in Agriculture, Education and Extension, second class honors, upper division, serial number 1 to 2, second class honors, lower division, serial number 3. Please be seated.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, I have the honor to present the following 8 graduates who, in the 2019-2020 academic year, satisfied the Board of Examiners of the School of Engineering and Built Environment and Senate for conferment of the following degrees: Bachelor of Science in Civil and Structural Engineering, second class honors, lower division, serial 1 to 3. Bachelor of Science in Mechanical and Industrial Engineering, second class honors, lower division, serial 4. Bachelor of Science in Renewable Energy Technology, second class honors, upper division, serial 5. Second class honors, lower division, serial 6 to 7. Bachelor of Science in Electrical and Communication Engineering, second class honors, lower division, serial 8. Please be seated.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, I have the honor to present the following 5 graduates who, in the 2019-2020 academic year, satisfied the Board of Examiners of the School of Public Health, Biomedical Sciences and Technology and the Senate for the conferment of the following master's degrees: Master of Science in Optometry and Vision Sciences, Ragot Alfred, Yego Kibet Walter, Wekesa Andrew. Master of Science in Health Promotion and Sports Science, Vorigwa Esther, Wekesa Situma Jasper. Master of Science in Public Health, Sayoki Lucy Lasoi. Mr. Chancellor, sir, I have the honor to present the following 1 graduate who, in the 2019-2020 academic year, satisfied the Board of Examiners of the School of Public Health, Biomedical Sciences and Technology and the Senate for the award of the postgraduate diploma: Muyonga Selfin. Mr. Chancellor, sir, I have the honor to present the following 110 graduates who, in the
2020 academic year satisfied the Board of Examiners of the School of Public Health, Biomedical Sciences and Technology and the Senate for the conferment of the following degrees: Bachelor of Science in Medical Biotechnology, Serial 1 to Serial 22. Bachelor of Science in Medical Laboratory Sciences and Technology, Serial 23 to Serial 47. Bachelor of Optometry and Vision Sciences, Serial 48 to Serial 68. Bachelor of Science in Optometry and Vision Science, Serial 69. Bachelor of Science in Epidemiology and Biostatistics, First Class Honors, Mccoy and Kerubo, Award Audi Collins. Second Class Honors Upper Division, Serial 72 to 77. Second Class Honors Lower Division, Serial 78 to 80. Bachelor of Science in Health Promotion and Sports Science, First Class Honors, Mweni Christine. Second Class Honors Upper Division, Serial number 82 to 89. Second Class Honors Lower Division, Serial 90 to 93. Bachelor of Science in Hospitality and Institutional Management, Serial 94 to 104. Second Class Honors Lower Division, Serial 105 to 110. Mr. Chancellor, sir, I have the honor to present the following 69 graduates who in the 2019-2020 academic year satisfied the Board of Examiners of the School of Public Health, Biomedical Sciences and Technology and the Senate for the award of the diploma and certificates. Diploma in Human Nutrition and Dietetics, Credit 1, Otieno Eunice, Credit 2, Soita. Diploma in Community Health and Development, Distinction, Gunyani Mildred. Credit Serial number 4 to Serial 10. Diploma in Health Promotion and Education, Credit 1, Serial number 11 to 13. Serial Credit number 2, Credit 2, Serial number 14 to 20. Diploma in Sports Administration and Management, Distinction, Ojiwa Collins. Credit 2, Serial number 22 to 24. Diploma in Medical Biotechnology, Credit 1, Serial number 25. Credit 2, Serial number 26 and 27. Certificate in Community Health and Development, Distinction, Serial number 28 to 31. Credit 1, Serial number 32 to 61. Credit 2, Serial 62 to Serial 67. Pass, Serial 68. Certificate in Fitness Instruction, Serial number 69.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, I have the honor to present the following 6 graduates who, in the 2019-2020 academic year, satisfied the Board of Examiners of the School of Disaster Management and Humanitarian Assistance and Senate for the conferment of the following master's degrees. Master of Science in Peace and Conflict Studies, Oyo Rogers Ombek. Master of Science in Disaster Management and Humanitarian Assistance, Engor Godfrey, Hagai Consta Katamu, Kiage Evans Nyaberi, Nogoton Moses Edobor. Master of Science in Disaster Management and Sustainable Development, Were Jane Muitia. Please be seated. Mr. Chancellor, sir, I have the honor to present the following 144 graduates who, in the 2019-2020 academic year, satisfied the Board of Examiners of the School of Disaster Management and Humanitarian Assistance and Senate for the conferment of the following degrees: Bachelor of Science in Disaster Preparedness and Environmental Technology, second class honors, lower division, 01 to 2, Bachelor of Science in Disaster Mitigation and Sustainable Development, second class honors, upper division, 03 to 14, second class honors, lower division, 015 to 19, Bachelor of Science in Conflict Resolution, first and Humanitarian Assistance, first class, Algabana Mubarak Eman, Mading Peter Angong. Second class honors, upper division 022 to 42. Second class honors, lower division 043 to 51. Bachelor of Science in Emergency Management and Humanitarian Assistance. Second class honors, upper division 052 to 59. Second class honors, lower division 060 to 61. Bachelor of Science in Disaster Management and International Diplomacy. Second class honors, upper division 062 to 106. Second class honors, lower division 0107 to 128. Pass 0129. Bachelor of Science in Peace Studies and Disaster Management. Second class honors, upper division 0130 to 139. Second class honors, lower division 0140 to 144. Please be seated.
First class.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, I have the honor to present the following.
Just a minute. First class graduates, when your name is mentioned, please, you stand. We request that when your name is mentioned, please, you stand until you are told to sit. Thank you.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, I have the honor to present the following two graduates who in the 2019-2020 academic year certified the Board of Examiners of the School of Disaster Management and Humanitarian Assistance and Senate for the award of diploma. Diploma in Disaster Management, Credit 1, 01, and 2. Please be seated.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, I have the honor to present the following 17 graduates who in the 2019-2020 academic